Good morning, good day, whatever time of the day it is that you are deciding to join me. My name is Jenna Rose, and I am here to get you moving today. It's a crazy world out there right now, and one of the best things we can do to stay healthy, both physically and mentally, is to move our bodies. So today we're gonna do some basic movements, and we're gonna do that. The first thing we're gonna work on is have deep breath. Now, as you see, when I did that deep breath, what did I do? I breathed in my chest. So many people, because of anxiety, stress, all different things, we take our breath and we move it into our chest, and then we carry all that stress right here. So we're gonna start our warm up today by grab a chair anywhere. You can use a couch, but I would get one of your kitchen chairs if you have it. Really sit your butt down so you can feel your sit bones. And we're just gonna start breathing, your natural way of breathing. However you breathe, I just want you to take about 10 seconds and breathe in and out. While you do that, I'm gonna talk to you about the diaphragm. We're gonna think of your core as a big balloon, and when you put air in a balloon, it expands evenly. The air goes down and pushes out. So we are gonna try to find your diaphragm today. So I would like for you to put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. We're gonna breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth for the first exercise. As you breathe in, I want your belly hand to raise, and as you breathe out, I want it to lower. Chest hand goal is to not move at all. If you breathe wrong, this may feel harder than you can imagine. So, nice and easy. And you're in your privacy of your own home, so make some noise. It sounds funny, but when I learned how to breathe right, they said if you have snot in your nose, you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna hear the mouth as you're breathing. So, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's see if I can get my belly to move. Remember, we're thinking of our body as a balloon. We're expanding the front and the back. I want you to think about, because visually we can imagine things, a baby laying down, and you walk in and they're sleeping and their belly goes up and down, up. They don't breathe these big chest breaths. So, bottom hand moves, top hand stays the same. Few more of those. Practice a few more of those. Now we're gonna take that same thing and we're gonna do a breathing exercise. Keep working on it while I'm talking. We're gonna take 3 long breaths. We're gonna breathe in for 3. We're gonna hold the breath for 6 seconds, and then we're gonna exhale for 6 seconds. We're gonna do that twice. Then we're gonna take 20 short breaths, and then we're gonna see if we can hold it. We're gonna try to hold our breath for 30 seconds. We're working all of those muscles inside. If it's too complicated or too hard, you can't hold it for 30 seconds, you take a breath when you're ready. I will work you through it. So we're gonna keep that chest hand. This time, if you're able to do it, we're gonna try to do all nose to nose. So, one hand on that chest, one hand. We're gonna breathe in for 3, hold. Exhale for 6. In. Hold. Blow out, nice and slow. Now we're gonna do nice even breaths, nose to nose. In and out. In and out. If you need to go nose to mouth, you can. If you're able to go nose to nose, nice, big belly breathing. Keep breathing, nice full breaths. You have about 10 more. Really working on relaxing the shoulders, slowing the mind down. 4 more. We're gonna take a breath in. We're gonna exhale it all the way out, and we're gonna hold our breath right there. So breathe in, blow it out, hold. You hear that little click? Let it calm your mind. Hold, you're holding your breath. If you start to feel that you can't breathe, inhale in. If not, we're trying to hold for 30 seconds. You are halfway. Hold. Relax your brain, relax your thoughts. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold, and relax. So that was a little bit different feel, but that is an exercise that you can take with you right here, anywhere you are, work, sitting at home, outside, and you can breathe. You're learning to use that diaphragm, you're learning to control that breath, and you can really change so much within your body. So even though we haven't moved a lot, it helped warm up our bodies just by that breathing. So let's take 5 more breaths. 2 more. And last one. All right, now we are going to get our body moving with some more core stability. So in life, we flex, we bend. In the gym, we flex and bend. But one of the things that we have to do is we have these little muscles around our core that stabilizes so that when we flex and bend, we don't get hurt. Right now, a lot of us are stuck in home. We're not getting to move a lot. We're sitting a lot. And what's that gonna result in? Tightness here, tightness in the back. So we are gonna do what's called the Mcgill Big 3 based off of Stuart McGill. And if you know anything about the spine, it comes from Stuart McGill. He is just the be all end all. And these exercises are for any human being that has a spine. Whether you're in pain, never been in pain, or have a tiny bit of pain, these exercises should be incorporated into your life. So the first one is called the Mcgill Sit-Up, and it's very basic. So we're going to lay down and we're gonna put one leg up, this one leg down. We're gonna fill in that natural gap right back here with our hands because we want our spine completely neutral. And you're just gonna lift your head and we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. Now, while we're in that 10-second hold, you can work on that breathing that we just learned. 3, 2, 1, and lower. All right, we're gonna do it again. If you feel any pressure on the back of your neck before you go up, tuck your chin just a little bit. This time I want you to ask those spinal muscles to stabilize a little bit. So push your belly and see if you can feel those abdominal muscles a little bit and then raise just a little bit. This is not us. We're not doing a crunch. We're doing a little stabilizer. We're protecting that spine. We're locking it down so that when we do other exercises and we do other things in life, we are protected. 3, 2, 1, lower. We're gonna do one more. And up, breathe through it. I know you can hear me breathing. Tell me that I can hear you too. And lower. So that's our number 1 exercise. It's called the Mcgill Sit-Up. Number 2, we've just nailed the front of our spine. We're gonna move to the side. So we're gonna get a side plank. We want our elbow directly under shoulder. Here is your lower option. If at any time you need more padding, you can get a pillow and put under your hips. This carpet here is pretty soft, so I don't need anything. Your lower version, we are just simply gonna raise up. What we're doing now is we're hitting these obliques and these side muscles that stabilize the spine. Again, we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, lower. So this is your lower version. You can also come up to here if you would like a little bit more. Or your hardest version if you're ready for it. I want you to think though that if you're here, you should look like I shot you out of a cannon. So none of this. This is what we're eliminating, is this movement. So this is perfectly effective for what we're trying to do. You've got a string on your hip pulled to the ceiling and your arm can be out here, wherever it feels comfortable for you, and lower. We're gonna roll to the other side to get that side real quick. Elbow directly under shoulder. Slide your legs and up. I'm gonna extend my arm this time. Just a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, lower. Pause for a second. We're gonna do 2 more to keep us even. And let's go up a level if you're feeling comfortable. We'll take one leg up and hold. Focus on that breathing that we just worked on. Ask yourself if you can feel these muscles stabilizing to hold you in place. Your hips are working. It's getting a lot of muscles here. And lower. And one more. If you want to try it, we'll do the full plank. If not, stay right where you are. Everybody's at a different place, and this isn't about a big movement. It's really about protecting that spine. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Our last one, so that was number 2 of 3 in the McGill Big 3. So you have your basic sit-up, your side plank. This one is called a bird dog. So a lot of you, if you've ever taken yoga or go to the fitness or in the fitness world, you're gonna have heard of it. This one, we're now gonna get those back muscles that come down the back of the spine. So I want you to find a place on all fours. Again, if you need more padding, you can put a pillow under your knees. Your wrist, if you have sensitive wrists, you also could put your hands in a fist. What I want is just a neutral spine. So we're not here. We're not doing the cat-cow. This is not us. Just that neutral spine. Knees are right under hips. We are going to take the opposite arm, opposite leg, and we're going to extend it out. So I'm going to show you what I want you to look like, and we're going to hold. Now here's what I'm aiming for. Your spine is staying still. Your hips are square, so we didn't dip like this. We don't have our foot up here, hyperextending our back. It's not a glute raise. We are simply asking the small muscles around the back to stabilize. We're only going to hold for 10 seconds. At the end of 10 seconds, we're going to sweep in and touch, but look what happened. Did my spine move? No. So this is what I didn't do. I just sweeped as best I could in and tap, and then we'll place and we'll go to the other side. So we've got round 1 done. Think everything that is holding right here, we're going to maintain. Again, if you need more cushioning, put a pillow under your knees, or extra wrist support can be right here. We're gonna sweep out, flex the foot, and simply hold. Now that breath work we did in the beginning, in through the nose, out through the mouth, or all nasal to nasal breathing. 3, 2, 1, sweep in and touch. We're gonna do one more set on each side. Shake it out, loosen up. Now find your all fours. Remember that nice neutral curve of the spine. Take the opposite arm, opposite leg out. Remember, foot is flexed, but doesn't have to be more than a few inches off of the ground. And breathe. 3, 2, 1, sweep in and touch, and lower. One more on the other side. Extend out and squeeze. Now, if I was there with you and I poked you right here, I would feel that all of these muscles are stabilizing, holding your spine in the place that God designed it to be. So we're protecting your spine to get you through everyday actions that we do in life. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I know that we're working, even though it looks like that's not much. I feel warm, my body is warm. Those are the McGill Big 3. If you want to look them up on YouTube or anything, you can learn more about them, but you should incorporate them every day of your life. Now, everything we've done this far is vital to life. We've protected the spine, using the breath work. For the last part of this workout, we are going to, how long into this workout are we? Oh, we're already almost done. We're going to do a little circuit, super simple moves, about a 5-minute circuit, and we're gonna bring the heart rate up. When we're done with this, you could go back through this whole thing and do it again. You could do another round of that breath work, another round of the McGill Big 3, and then the circuit. So you don't have to stop here. This just gets you started. For our circuit, I'm just gonna start and you can join in as you're ready. We are going to do some squats. I recommend a chair if you're not somebody that's used to squatting, because it gives your brain and your body some stability to have. And that should be the only thing that you need. So we're going to do 5 squats. We're going to sit down on the chair and stand up. What I'm looking for is that your knees are tracking in line with your toes, but they are not out here. So a good squat, feet are right outside the hips or wherever feels good to you. Toes might be turned out slightly, and we're just gonna sit and stand. But when you take that chair away, it makes that brain work a lot different. So if you're not used to a lot of movement, you can use your couch too, but I don't want you to plop down like that and sit. I want you to control it. We're asking all these muscles right here to work, and then stand up. Now, we're gonna connect it to the breath. We're gonna do 5 of them. Inhale down. I know you hear me breathing. 2 more. 1. Now, high knees, we're simply going to pull here. We're getting those side muscles that we just got. Drive the knee up. If you need less, this could be you. Straight up. You could still crisscross the knees to get here, but you can take the arms out. If not, we're driving the elbow towards the knee. In 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna go back to the squats. Inhale down. 3 more. 2, 1. And next, we're gonna bring that heart rate up again. We're gonna step out, and we're reaching for the floor. Your body, your reach for the floor might be here, and your reach for the floor might be here. We're gonna reach down. What's the goal? Your heart rate comes up a little bit. So however you need to get there safely and effectively, listening to your movement. Your speed also could be here. Everybody's something different. Guess what's next? Back to the squats. Connect to the breath. We're almost done. We exhale on the push. Inhale down. Inhale down. 1 more. Same sort of movement. We just reached for the floor. Now we're gonna reach to the side. Again, you can just tap out to keep it lower. And if you want more in the legs, you can take it to a lunge. Push. Your hips go with you. We're not twisting that spine. 2 more each way. 1. And what do you think's next? 5 squats to the breath. If you're feeling comfortable, you're looking down and you're telling me, I see my big toes, and you wanna try it, step away from your chair. You're gonna take your butt right above knee crease. 1 more. And then that's where you would stop. So you wanna be right here, belly's drawn in, butt squeezed, and then you stand up. Last one. We're gonna do a lunge. So now we're reaching overhead. So again, here is our version, like I got knees that are not gonna lunge. So I'm just gonna tap back and reach up. If we want a lunge, we're gonna be here. Your own speed, not my speed, not your partner's. Your own speed. We have 2 more each side. 1, last wet. And deep breathe. So that was about a 4-minute movement circuit that you could continue to run through upwards of 10 to 20 minutes. What you would be doing, these moves right here are meant to bring your heart rate up. The squat, that is a great time to use that breath work that we just did. Bring the heart rate down a little bit. Bring it back up. Bring it back down. So you take that circuit and run through it a few times, but don't forget, I want to see your toes at all times. It's the biggest thing on that squat. No knees out here. So 2 deep breaths and we're going to be done. Belly breath. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Keep moving, keep working on those, incorporate those Mcgill. They might take a few minutes to get, but they are worth your time for today and every day to go. So keep moving, thank you.